What is up, my fellow Americans, or non-Americans? I guess I should probably not use that classification because I feel like it's a little bit too narrow, but I'll come up with the intro later. Anyways, how's it going? Second weekly update coming right at you. Apologies for the last one, a little bit dull, but you know what? We're gonna amp it up a little bit. I want to be excited to tell you guys what's going on. I don't want to just make it a report to you guys. I want to be able to just, it's as if we were just chatting. So on Friday, I got to grab lunch with a few of my friends. Hadn't seen them in a long time, and one of them we finally exchanged gifts with, at least I exchanged gifts with one of them, and they got me a sweet decal kit straight from Japan, and it's from June Automotives. No relation to me, but the name is so cool. I mean, it's like Bob in Japan equivalent, but I still love it. It's super sick, and I'm still trying to figure out where I want to put these things. But thank you so much. I also got to talk to them, get to catch up, and they also really are into photography right now, which is, to me, really inspiring. For me, I don't really have that much of a hobby where I really stick with. I like to change around a lot on a monthly basis, it seems like. So, I'll get into skateboarding, I'll get into kendama, or I'll get into breakdancing, and I always kind of like mix it up a little bit here and there, and I always like to figure out new things, but I can never really stay consistent. I can never really own something that's just like specifically me, so I always felt like I kind of had a bit of an issue with that, but other people tell me that's fine. That just makes me sort of like a jack of all trades, but we'll figure out how I'm gonna feel about that and how I'm gonna deal with that. That'll come up in later videos though. And then afterwards, I went to a cafe with a few other friends, and one of my favorite things is, people always kind of say like, oh, the new tech age is making people not want to talk to each other, they'd rather be on their phones, which, I don't know, personally, I don't have really much of a problem with. You're with the person physically, and I feel like that in itself already kind of does a lot. Trying to force a conversation every 5 seconds is kind of painful. I actually really do like silences. If you can be comfortable with a silence with someone, I feel that says a lot about each other, or about the relationship with each other. Literally, when I ever hang out with some people, I would just say, hey, we're just gonna go to a cafe and play DS games. Like, that's straight up, that's it. We're just gonna be doing our own thing. You can bring your computer, you can do your video editing, you can do your music, and that's fine. I don't know. I don't want to really like place too much of an emphasis on like, oh, we gotta go karaokeing, or oh, we gotta go to the arcade or something like that. That's how I feel about it. And and I got to talk a little bit more about videos and whatnot, so it really got me amped up about that. And afterwards, we actually got invited over to a friend's place for a potluck dinner. It was really convenient too, because I didn't have to like really meet any new people, and I guess that might be a fault in itself, but really I don't really feel like meeting new people, because there's an obligation where I have to remember everyone's names, and so if I come across them at like the grocery store 2 weeks later, I feel bad that, we made the effort to meet each other, but I don't remember their names, or I don't specifically remember where we had met. So, I don't know. At this moment, I don't really want to meet new people. I feel very comfortable with the people I know, and I think everyone I know is phenomenal. So I just want to leave it at that. So after I got invited to that potluck dinner, we then promised to go the day after, so on Saturday morning, to go to the flea market. And I guess I haven't been to this flea market in probably 9-10 years. And it was really interesting. Things kind of changed in a sense. I don't know. It seemed like there's a lot more practical items being sold, but I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. That was a lot of fun. Oh, excuse me. On Friday night, we also had like we kind of just parked the car somewhere, and then we had a little like a little rap thing. And we were just messing around, and we're filming stuff. So, it was great. I really enjoyed that.
That's how you do it.
So, it's really great that I'm starting to make these videos. I really want to be consistent about it, but after just making the first weekly update, I really felt like making more videos throughout the week. This is going to be probably uploaded Sunday, Monday. I still haven't figured out the schedule quite yet, but, it'll kind of work itself out considering my work schedule and my school schedule. It really made me want to make more videos throughout the week. I made one yesterday. It was just like a short, like 10-second video. It was just for goofs and gaffs. But I really want to maybe elaborate more on my hobbies, like such as skateboarding or breakdancing, and how I felt about those and what I learned from them. But I feel like in a weekly update, I can't really put that in there. So eventually I'll think about doing that, and I guess it's sort of not a catalyst, but it kind of opens up that opportunity for me to talk about it. If I just mention it a little bit here in the weekly update, and then I bring it out into an actual video separately. But that's pretty much the second week over here in the land of June. Yeah, I'm still working on this. That's pretty much it. I will see you next week. Next week is probably going to be pretty exciting because I'm going to be possibly seeing a movie, and I'm going to be going to a car event over in Scotts Valley. Yeah. All right. Take it easy, guys.